you answered a question for me in Denver about my father who was dying, and it was very helpful, so I want to thank you for that. And I love you very much. So I'm wondering if there are some words you can offer for us to align with the vortex. Simple, reliable, powerful words. Which all of the words you offer are. For a simple one like me...
We've been holding back on you. So now we'll give you the final key. The thing about that is, it depends upon where you are in relationship to the vortex, what words you might offer will work for you. In other words, when you are on the brink of the vortex, when you're in a hopeful, playful place, then it's very easy. If you're in a place of despair, then the words that call you, in other words, when we're in the vortex calling you and you are far from it, you can't hear us. You're asking, what words could you say that could get yourself closer? And we say, the problem is you don't have access to conversation that's very far from where you are. That's why you just have to lean in the direction of the vortex and lean in the direction of the vortex. The most helpful thing that we can give you is an awareness that it exists and a reminder that you can get in it. So let's get really practical about this here and now. So tell us where you're at, and let's spend the rest of this day moving into the vortex from wherever you are. How's that? And let's make it quick, and let's get a lot of people in the chair.
Yes.
And let's just start with where you are with a brief statement, and then we'll just give you the best words we can find from where you are to get you into the vortex. How's that?
That is cool.
All right, so where are you? How far from the vortex are you?
The larger part of me is there. This part, let's say 6 out of 10.
Well, what?
My left foot?
What is the subject that you want to focus upon to assume you're out of the vortex position? Or was this just a theoretical question that you were asking? Do you consider yourself right now in the vortex?
No.
And what is the subject that is active within you that is keeping you from being there?
A generalized sense of disconnection.
Well, so what you just said is, I'm not in the vortex because I'm not in the vortex. But what are the indicators? How does it show up? What's the emotion, and what are the manifestational indicators? What's happening in your life that makes you know you're not in the vortex? Give us the emotional word. I feel ornery, I feel afraid, I feel fearful, I feel angry, I feel mad, I feel powerless, I feel...
Let's go with worthless.
They like it. So things are not turning out for me the way I want them to. I don't feel that I have my power. Embellish that worthless statement just for a moment.
I know what connection feels like, and it hurts when I don't feel that connection. And therefore, when I'm not connected, I feel like I am not living up to my potential.
So let's beat the drum of that just for a little bit and establish your position there. I know so much more than I am applying. I could be doing a lot better at this than I am. There are so many things that I've learned, and I've been in the vortex on so many occasions, and it's just stupid of me not to apply myself in a more deliberate way. I'm really mad at myself for not taking this bull by the horns and actually deliberately focusing. Is that pretty good statement of where you are? So from there, now we're just going to speak as if we are you. And move in the direction of the vortex. I'm unhappy with myself for my lack of discipline and my lack of applying myself. That's a good place to start. I can do better than I've been doing. I want to do better than I've been doing. Sometimes I'm mad at myself for not doing better. I'm going to cut that out because there's no value in being mad at myself. I would say the majority of my life I've done the best I could do from where I was. All that's happened to me lately is that I've gained some insight, and I haven't been able to change my habits to keep up with my new insight. So I'm being extra hard on myself right now. All that's happening now, my resistance hasn't gotten greater. My awareness of what it's like in the vortex has gotten greater. So my resistance just feels worse. I'm not doing worse. I'm doing better. I'm actually doing better than I've ever done before. No one has ever asked me, and I'm not asking of myself, to get it all figured out all at once. I'm doing just fine. I'd like it to go faster. I'd like to apply myself a little bit more deliberately. I sense that I've been shooting myself in the foot because I've sort of been trying too hard. I get it now, and I've really heard here today, that to try to take action and make something happen before I've really gotten myself into a better feeling place is counterproductive. If I've been guilty of anything, it's guilty of wanting too much, wanting more than I'm in a vibrational place to allow. And now I know how to shift my vibration. I'll do better. I'm going to ease up on myself. I'm going to be freer and easier about this. I'm not going to badmouth myself or anyone so much anymore. I'm going to give myself a break. I'm a good guy. I've been diligent. I've been working at this. Things are getting better. I've got a handle on it. I know sources within me. I know sources calling me. I feel them often. I know I can do this. I'm looking forward to doing this. I like doing this. I'm pretty good at doing this. I'm going to keep after this. I'm going to get in the vortex on a regular basis. I like the idea of being in the vortex. I like the idea of tuning into who I really am. I can feel clarity flowing through me even now just with this conversation I'm having. I'm far from worthless. I'm valuable. I'm valuable to me, and I'm valuable to others. And I love knowing about the vortex. Good. Yeah.
Thank you.